Excuse me, bar person behind the Wetherspoons bar. Could I just have 2 mugs for coffee, 3 refills and a pint of Coke, please? Thank you very much, because we drank too much and now I'm very full.
2 mugs for 2 mugs.
Hey.
Hey-oh.
Very nice. Moves like Jagger. He's got the moves like Jagger.
That's the one. Oops, that's
Tell you what, he
done.
hasn't got the voice for him though, has he?
No, definitely not. Welcome back,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello.
All 3 of you listening in that are in the room already. Today is episode 40. Cheers to 40. Hang
Wait,
on.
what?
That's 1 tea, mate. Not 4.
It's actually a coffee
Ah.
because it's late and I get very sleepy now. I'm 26. Now, today isn't just...
What's your age got to do with the coffee being late?
I'm Thomas of Millshire.
I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
Dan.
And I'm Joe's just come from a golfing tournament, so that's the reason for the dress code. Benham.
What's your handicap? Autism.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you missed a couple as well.
That attire isn't...
ADHD as well, actually.
that attire isn't golf course friendly, mate. They'd have never let you on the green with that.
Not with joggers on. They'd get soggy in this weather.
You what?
Imagine soggy bottoms and
You'd
joggers.
slide about on the
no,
green.
don't
as
It'd
forget.
well.
soak up your leg.
No, I just have tearaway golfing pants, so when I win, I can just rip them off,
Whoa.
and then I just got my trackies on
Wow.
underneath. So don't
Well,
worry.
Cool.
Speaking of tearaways, today isn't just episode 40. It is also National Girlfriend Day. And my girlfriend isn't in the room right now.
Because
So-
she's out with her other boyfriend that's celebrating National Girlfriend's Day with her.
So you might want to celebrate National Girlfriend's Day with Jess Face behind the camera.
Hi, Jess.
Joe, you'd have a little cry.
And I need clarity. Is today National Girlfriend's Day, or is Monday National Girlfriend's Day?
No, today.
Okay,
As
cool.
in the day we are sat here in this room,
No one knows.
a week before
Wrong.
it goes out. What's wrong with Ben?
Yeah. Ben's dying behind him.
It was you. No, it's today, August the 2nd. Oh, shit, yeah, because I was told that there were various postings on social media from people that I know about Happy National Girlfriend's Day. So, yeah, it was yesterday.
It
You
was.
see how Joe tries to say he's been told about the goings on social media instead of just saying he's on social media?
I'm not on social
Basically,
media.
what's just happened then is I got caught out because I had a look on what days of the year it was today, and today was something really boring, like National Gatto Day or something like that. So I went back a day. All
Is it-
right?
is it
I'm
actually-
sorry. Okay, I was trying to be creative.
Why is National Gatto Day the first thing that you synonymized with boring?
Gattos are boring.
If he's right, I'm going to wet myself.
It wasn't
so
Gatto.
I'm checking.
It was something else.
It's National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Cream sandwich. There was something else as well. It was something like National Refill Your Stapler Day. No, that was actually a few
No,
months
Oh, that
back.
was a few months ago.
Did you? I didn't, and it ran out.
Well, you did it on the wrong day
Damn.
anyway. No, because he said it was a couple months ago. I remember it being a couple
No.
months ago.
Come on. Now we know who we are, when it is, and what we're doing.
I don't think you know when it is, Tom.
2013.
You've caught... Yeah.
It
We've
can't be
just
2013.
survived that big wave
It
because we
can't
all
be
got on the rich person's
2013
boat.
because 2012, the world ended.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh,
Good point.
damn. Must be
You
2012.
keep calling this episode 40, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's episode 39.
It's not.
It is episode
I'm
13.
telling you. It was the secret episode that everyone's got to find. And if you do find it, you win a golden ticket.
I'm
Oh,
telling
so
you.
we're
golden
rolling with this.
I'm
Oh,
telling
cool. Well, welcome to...
Say it again, buzzer in.
Yeah, navigate the obstacle course.
Why would you go that way?
Oh, someone's cooking and it smells
the back of the
absolutely
takeaway.
spot on. Yeah.
Everybody, Katie's here.
Hello.
And very apt because it's National Girlfriend Day.
It's not.
It was yesterday, but
He forgot about you.
pretending it's today. Yeah,
Anyway, welcome to episode 40, yeah?
It's not episode 40.
it is. It will
Oh,
always
The
be.
yeah.
the secret hidden episode that Tom is trying to describe to you guys, all the files have been completely erased from existence.
That's what Joe thinks.
You what?
Yeah, they're on
Shouldn't
phone.
have told me that. So now there's one more item of evidence that needs destroying.
And if you can find it, you win a golden ticket and you can come on an adventure day out with me. And we will go to the pub.
I
we will
mean,
drink beers, and we might
sorry, one
we might
sec.
play mini golf.
The golden ticket for them finding that episode 38 that doesn't exist is that from the podcast, they'll come and spend a day just with you.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine with me.
Why? Who else would they want to hang out
I
with?
don't want to meet anyone.
Lovely. Have you got any news?
I do.
Tell me.
I do. I have lots of news this
Say
week.
it
actually.
now.
You've got a piece of
firstly-
paper.
This is the
I do have
segment
a
to
piece of
say
paper.
it in.
Is that for your
good, cool.
news?
Well, there's lots of stuff on there. But firstly, I'm wearing a football shirt for a couple of reasons.
You're a
Firstly,
football fan.
the football season started again.
Oh,
Championship
God.
started. By the time you listen to this, Premier League started.
No.
City will be top of the table, 3
Do
points
you remember
and a
when we
plus 20 goal
started
difference.
this and we said
However,
no
no,
sport,
no,
politics, whatever?
England have just won the Euro.
They did.
but,
Well
That's a
done.
piece of news.
but it was only
Well
the
done.
bloody women, wasn't it? So
England have won the Euros. Do you know
that's
the
a joke.
last time England won an international tournament, women were banned from playing football?
Yeah. Mad, damn it.
As they should have
Yeah.
stayed.
Oh dear.
I just murmured as they should have stayed.
I'm fighting the cause here for you girls. The rest of them aren't, and this is problem with
Yeah,
society.
no one else is fighting this cause for them.
Yeah,
No one else in the world is fighting this cause for the girls.
Just me.
That just won the Euros. It's just
you,
Dan
you're welcome.
holding up everything.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have won if it wasn't for
Truly, then this is a man's success. So
Anyway,
Glad
I've
we
got a
sorted
second
that
piece
out.
of news as
Tell
well.
us your second piece of news.
Saudi Arabia
Mm-hmm.
have just
I wanted
announced
to talk about this. Yeah,
a new city called The Line.
The line.
Have we all seen this?
We have.
yes.
Yeah. Everyone?
I have a
Wait,
question.
no, because we always pretend we haven't. Tell me about it.
So The Line
There we
is
go.
basically the same thing you see in a load of films, and some Saudi guy's gone, that's a great idea, where it's a city in a really narrow column, 3 or 4 stories high, everything's stacked up. You'll be within a 5-minute walk of any amenities you need, whether it be a doctor, a shop, your office, anything. That's The Line.
Now, I draw the line here.
Yeah.
All right, with this question. How many people can the line house? It's something
Millions.
like 900,000 to start off with.
Yeah.
Who's going to want to live in a line where
Well,
they can't go
I mean,
out anywhere?
The question is, do you have much of a choice in Saudi
Well,
Arabia?
that's probably good.
All I'm saying is, like, one chemical weapon inside there would do serious damage.
Yeah, exactly.
The
And,
walls are
and-
made of...
Do you know? I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
The walls on either side of the line as well are made from mirrored glass. So if you're on the inside, you'll be able to look out at
looks
everything you
like
can't reach
desert.
anymore because you're in a big glass box. And on the outside, you don't even know it's there because it's just a big mirror.
So
Well-
on the outside, I'm gonna be.
I can see myself.
Kids just like on the other side of this glass.
Think
Or
you
stuck
finally-
on one side of it.
Never mind that.
I think you
I'd,
finally lost your mind because you can see yourself all of a sudden staring back.
I'd
Yeah.
walk past them massive mirrors, checking myself out, pulling stupid daft faces, and some person on the other side would be like, "What is this absolute moron doing?"
Some person on the other side is currently being examined by a doctor, and Joe's just there with his fingers
I'm
in
like,
his cheek.
down to shit. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying, one chemical weapon in there. Holy that only crossed my mind. Think when you were mentioning it, then
Some
like,
Saudi bloke sat there now going, "Oh shit!"
Damn.
Didn't
Like-
think about
I'm
this.
thinking this.
surely that I'm just thinking like one big fire would just everything would be
I'm pretty certain they're well ahead of you on that.
They have water.
bollocks.
Can probably say with a lot of certainty that they're well ahead of you
Do
on
you
that.
think so?
Like a fire. Why do we put it in a
Yeah.
desert?
Everything's dry. Where's the water gone?
That's a point, actually. You've just brought up something else. If the outside of it is going to be mirrored glass, the sun is going to be beaming down on that. And this has happened in the past where things made of
Not
glass
if
have...
it's perfectly straight.
You what?
If the glass is flat, it won't. It's only curved glass that causes hot points.
You think the Saudi government or whoever's building this is just going to make a straight wall?
Of
You
course
mad?
they will.
They are.
It's going to be
That's
all-
exactly what they're
it's gonna
doing.
be all 6 shapes.
Yeah, but it's like it's cost them £1 trillion to do, or dollars, whatever it is. They'll be able to afford straight glass.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe.
you worry.
If Apple
Straight
can
glass
build
is
their
cheaper, sure.
build their shops out of it, I'm sure the Saudis can afford to do
No,
it.
what I
for
meant
city.
is I thought they'd be doing all sorts of like...
No, it's literally a straight
Ding.
line.
Imagine the window cleaner.
God.
I've got a job for you.
By the time it's got to
someone
one
walks
end,
into it on the outside, you've just done it a mile down the
You
road. You're
only
like,
have
no!
to do it once a year.
Yeah.
Your pay packet for doing it once will cover you for 12 months.
it'll take you a year to do it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Perfect. Now just go back down the way you've come.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
as you go in,
Done.
clean those ones.
So literally, like someone's watched Black Mirror and gone, let's start recreating this episode by
I
episode.
imagine they will have some sort of self-cleaning glass. It'll be able to
No, I do
clean
actually
itself
think
on
you're
the
right, to be
outside.
fair. I'm
There's-
almost certain I've read that.
There's a fire. We can't put it out. We've used all the water on self-cleaning glass.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You see, they haven't considered these
Yeah.
things.
Oh, yeah, no, they haven't.
Oh yeah, just rub sand on it.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
On what? On the fire? Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
walls
but I
too
don't
high.
think it's going to be like a lush, beautiful landscape inside. Apparently, it's not. You're not just going to walk out of desert into more desert.
You might.
Well, that's like the
you
shittest
imagine that?
enclosed
They build-
beach you could ever be on.
They build an artificial desert in the line for you to go and experience.
Yeah, to go to the desert.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Yeah, in the middle of it. I bet
A
there is.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I
will
mean.
be. And
'Cause what-
do you
is
know
it-
what? Because Saudi Arabia are so backwards, they won't even use their own sand. They'll ship it in from Greece or something.
Yeah.
Is it like
why is the sand so black, Tenerife?
Yeah.
is it
Drawn
like
into Tenerife.
100 foot wide or it's some
Going to be finished before the world ends.
Probably not.
Can you imagine
at
that?
the rate
You put the
we're
last
ending the
block in.
world? No.
You put the last block in, and then a don't look up situation happens. Someone comes on the news to tell you there's an asteroid on its way to Earth.
I've got some more light-hearted news for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of news,
Are
Yeah.
you telling me that a trillionaire utopia where everything is provided for you within the confines of those walls is not good news?
it's good news. It's not light news,
Oh, okay.
but this is light news. Not literally, more figuratively. It's taken me personally, and may have taken you just as long, maybe nearly just as long,
Yeah.
26 years to realise that news stands for notable events, weather, and sport.
Nah, completely didn't, mate. I knew that coming out the womb.
Never knew that.
I never knew that either.
News.
Oh, good, wasn't it?
I like that.
Yeah,
I
I never
like
knew
that.
it. How mad is that?
That's very good.
Yeah.
How did you find that out?
TikTok.
You made it up.
Is it real?
It is real. I saw it a couple of years. Until you mentioned it, I'd completely
Yeah,
forgot. But I
like
remember
that.
reading it a couple of years ago.
So yeah, that's my news. Sorry, that's my notable events, weather, and
I like
sports.
that.
Paper. How long has that been a thing for?
Presumably forever. And I think it probably got shorter. I imagine it started as here's the notable events, weather, and sports paper.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
And it got shortened.
But the thing is it one of them things do you think that people have come up with
Well, no, because
to explain that that's
news
why it's
will
called
have
the
been a
news?
word created for the news.
Yeah.
Like at some point. So
But
Tom's probably on the right
sometimes-
lines.
but
there in
sometimes-
terms
Of course,
of
I'm on the right line.
Noteworthy events, weather, and
But what I'm
sports.
saying is, but sometimes people will put the words in place into a word that already exists after the
Yeah.
fact. They might have just called it the news, and over time, people have gone, "Oh well,
That could stand for
notable
this.
events, weather and sport." Yeah,
No, I think you're right with this.
I
one, Tom,
can't
I'll be
remember
honest.
which of it is. I remember checking now.
I think it's a
I'm gonna have to
2v1
double check
situation,
it.
this. While Joe's having a look at this, speaking about sport, a little bit of news that's, again, it's football related, but I think you'll appreciate the footballing IQ of this person. So there was a match the other day in Germany, and a player
How
called
big?
a match?
Extra long?
No, not just like a Cook's match.
Okay.
And a player called Danny Olmo took the football and stopped it on the line as if it was going out for a throw in, but didn't let it go all the way over the line because the
Right.
football has to completely pass it for it to count.
Yeah.
So the other player walks over to pick the ball up for a throw in and gets given as a free kick for a handball instead because the football ain't gone out of play.
That's naughty.
It was brilliant.
It's a bit silly, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it
Very
was good.
cheeky indeed.
So
What have you found, Joseph?
I was correct. So people have put the words into the word news.
Yeah, but you just found this on the internet. You can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Metro.co.
Especially
Metro
TikTok.
News.
Tom find it.
No. Tom watched it on the internet.
But-
Joe's reading this on
But
the
anyway, it says it started in the 14th century. The English word news developed as a special use of the plural form of new. As the name implies, news is associated with the presentation of new information.
internet. I just don't think that sounds believable. I think
Well, go
why
on,
not?
notable events,
go
weather
and
and
have it out.
sport is
Go and have it
exactly
out with
what it
someone
is.
in the 14th century then.
I will do. Did you know about in the 14th century as well? Sorry, no, it was the 15th century. There was a dancing plague.
A
I was
dancing
listening
plague.
about this morning. This
Did it make
woman,
people mad and make them dance?
genuinely, that's what it was. This woman danced
Called
to
cocaine.
the death, like uncontrollably, non-stop for days until she died. And hundreds of people caught the same dancing plague and danced non-stop to the point where there was various people that thought different things. This isn't bullshit. I'm genuinely being serious right now. Joe can Google it. There was a dancing plague.
This is going to be a joke.
No, promise you, it's not a joke. To the point where, so scientists believed it was medical. Religious people thought it was the devil causing it. Scientists now believe it was mass hysteria, but they had people that would, if someone had the dancing plague and was getting tired, there was someone whose job it was to go and dance with them to keep them dancing because they thought it was satisfying the gods.
Oh.
Does it happen on one night a week? Saturday Night Fever?
No, I'm being deadly serious.
Is that what you're getting at?
No, it's a
That's
genuine
brilliant.
thing. 100%, the dancing plague, it was in the 1400s.
Oh my
It's a genuine
God.
thing.
That's mad. As if that's a thing.
Honestly. Yeah.
Hysteria.
But yeah, so there you go.
That's
That's
a bit
There's a
really
little piece of
interesting, mate.
factual history.
I've got some factual history for you as well.
Hit me. Thank you.
I've got some factual history for
Cool.
you as well.
Now tell me about the factual history.
It's very factual, actually, that it's almost made up.
Okay. I like that. You know how factual it is when there's a really fine line between whether it's real or not.
And the first
I've
word-
heard that 80% of statistics are made up on the spot. So you can never really trust factual information, can you?
Cannot. Actually, no. Speaking of statistics, though,
This is our fault.
speaking of stats,
Oh, we found there's that one thing in every episode that triggers Katie.
Just went a bit American with stats.
yeah, speaking of stats,
Speaking of stats,
and I'll come back to my very factual nugget of factual
Park it
information.
for a
I'm
second,
going to
yeah.
park that on the left. Parallel parts, lovely. Don't put a ticket on it. I've got 2 hours yet. One
no
in
return,
5 people on the planet are Chinese. That's how many Chinese.
How many?
5.
Five.
1 in 5 are Chinese. That's how many Chinese
I'm
people
not
there are on
being
this
funny.
planet.
There's currently 7 people in this room, and none of us are Chinese.
So one room's got 2 people in.
Exactly. Now listen to this, all right? Because this is why you can't trust stats.
What do you mean one room's got 2 people in?
In one room would have
One
3
room
people.
will have 2 Chinese people in. If we've got 7 in one room with no Chinese people, they've got to compensate in another room, so there'll be 2 Chinese people for the 7.
Yes.
Or maybe there's just loads in China.
That sounds more accurate.
That's the reality.
We're not saying that this is how it necessarily works, Katie, because that'd be every time you walk into a new location,
Yeah.
someone Chinese has to materialize out of thin air to trigger
This
the
is our
right
token
ratio.
Chinese person, just to even
Yeah.
out the numbers.
Yeah.
If you had a token Chinese friend, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad thing because everywhere you go, the ratio would be correct.
You might all be in China.
Sorry, I don't actually mean a token Chinese friend there, by the way.
Right. Come on, let me tell you this.
Sorry,
all right?
carry on.
So, like I said,
One in 5 people.
stats.
Hard, cold stats.
1 in 5 people are Chinese because of the population of China being so large. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's an accurate stat. Now this is why you can't trust statistics. Got it. Nice.
Well done. Proud of you.
If
Round
you
of applause,
were,
everyone.
if you as a parents, a mother and father had 4 children, and you were expecting a 5th, statistics state that it will be Chinese, no matter what.
Could be. Depends.
So,
Depends
so
where your
actually,
postman's from.
actually, what the statistic you need to say is 1 in 5 people currently existing on the planet are Chinese.
Yeah.
When you have a child and they're not Chinese, you're like, I'm doing it for the stats.
Someone's just had 2 Chinese babies in the next room.
Exactly.
4 kids and everyone's going to be white.
Yeah.
I'm not Chinese.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
black people can have a black child though.
That's called cheating.
It's like, yeah, you can.
Is that what your mum told you?
However, she is not incorrect.
No, she's not.
She's not incorrect.
No.
It is
All about
possible.
the genes.
What have you got on? Levi's.
Levi,
Get
denim.
those 501s on, darling. We want a black baby.
So, if you remember rightly, about a century ago, I parked a little factoid for you that I'd like to just going to reverse it out and get it onto the
no
main
road.
A century.
Feels like it.
Bloody hell.
And you'll know that this fact is either true or not, or true or reality from the first word. Nemo never existed.
Yes. Love this one.
Nemo never existed.
Point Nemo.
No.
It does exist. That's where they put all the space
Nemo
shit. You've
the
told us about this
fish.
twice now.
Nemo the fish.
Yeah, I have-
We're going back at Dan's one from the other week.
So I'm going back at Dan's one from the other week.
So you just spoke about water.
point Nemo, yeah. Now Marlin, Nemo's father,
Yeah.
actually lost his wife. And
Yeah.
he made up Nemo after all of the eggs were destroyed as a way to cope with his tragic loss of his family before meeting Dory. The reason for this is because the name Nemo translates to no one in Latin, which means the title of the movie could be called Finding No One.
So you're telling me Finding Nemo wasn't about incest, it was about schizophrenia.
A delusional grieving father.
Wow.
Are you trying to tell me that an animated film character never existed?
Yes.
Speaking about
I refuse
animated
to believe
films, by the way,
I refuse to believe that Nemo is real.
animated films, new Cars film coming out. Don't
Is
know if
there?
you've seen the trailer. Yeah.
What?
New
The trailer
Cars
that the
film.
car comes on.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's not.
That's Owen Wilson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So you spoke about numbers.
So you just spoke about numbers.
There's a reason why I've written this down
Yeah.
because I didn't want to fuck this up.
Okay. Is it 1 to 10?
He's got to.
Yeah,
he had
it
to
is.
remember
So-
more than 3 numbers, and it's done his head in.
I'm currently up to 7. What comes next?
Fifth.
Okay.
I didn't even
Point.
say a number then. I just went if.
Oh, I thought you said 6.
No.
Are we going to have to do any sums in
Maybe.
our
no.
That's
Done it all
exciting.
for you.
But can we
If you really want to
pitch it
keep up.
to us?
0.9 recurring
Yes.
is exactly the same as 1.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. I'm aware.
And I'm going to tell you how. So if you take the number 1 and divide it by 3, you get 0.3 recurring.
Yeah.
If you then times 0.3 recurring by 3, you get 0.9 recurring,
But it's the same numbers.
but it's the same. Now, if you go one more, so if you said x equals 0.9 recurring, 10x...
Who's X?
Yeah, exactly. 10x is 0.9 recurring, but 9x is 9, which means 1x also equals 1, which means 0.9 recurring is exactly the same as 1.
But it's not.
No,
But it is.
No.
Mathematically,
no,
it is.
No. Mathematically, what you're trying to say is 0.9 recurring is equal to 1,
Yeah.
which is not saying they're
Exactly equal
big.
to 1.
No,
It's not.
no, you said they are exactly the same, and
I
that's
mean,
not what it is.
I've just
That's-
read, and I got an
I'm
A in
so
maths.
glad we was on the same
I'm a
page.
little bit
there.
of maths out
I
too, yeah.
enjoyed that a lot.
It's,
thank you.
it's
Yeah.
0.9 recurring is equal to 1 is what you're trying
I've just
to say.
read the maths out to you, and I think they're pretty solid.
Well, you didn't because you've written an equal sign and you didn't say equals. You said
exactly
you
the
said
same.
0.9 is
If
exactly the
something's
same
equal to,
as
it's
1.
the same.
No, it's not.
That's,
Something's equal to, it's the
no, right. I'm not. I can't.
Listen, Joe,
I don't even give a shit about maths, but you're just wrong.
I'm right and you're wrong. You just haven't realised it
No,
yet.
you're chatting shit.
Okay, cool.
You've been out.
That is
Vote.
basically the premise of this podcast.
Also, 2
It's the perfect number.
plus 2 equals 4,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
yeah.
Equals 4. Now, there are 4 sides on a square. Squares are a shape.
Yeah.
Shapes are also a type of dance move, cutting shapes.
Yeah.
And if you dance enough, you might, carve a bit of a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And the ground is opposite to the moon.
Yeah.
The moon's made of cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese is a food.
Yeah,
Foods are shared between people
yeah.
like 2 people.
Oh my God.
2.
It's a full circle.
Mad.
So really, 2 is the meaning of life.
Same.
2 is you.
2 is also the perfect number
3 is the magic number.
because
And
2
4 is
plus
whole.
2, 2 times 2, and 2 squared all equal the exact same number.
7.
Oh, sorry. Maybe not the exact same number. A number
Equal
equal to a
to.
number. Yeah.
Nice.
No, because you were
If I-
just talking about the number 4.
I
There.
have, I
And
have,
the number 4 is exactly the same as the number 4.
I've
It's
got
equal to,
something
mate.
numerical
No, it's
for
not.
you.
You.
Go on, mate.
If I weighed,
What is
if
wrong
I
with
weigh,
this guy?
if
2
I
plus 2 is exactly the same as 4.
if I weigh
No,
90,
that's not right. 2 plus 2 equals 4. All right, you're right. Thank you, Ben. Sorry, I realise now.
here's something numerical for you.
Bloody hell, sorry.
Go on, mate.
If I weighed 99 pounds and ate a pound of nachos, am I 1% nacho?
Why would you eat 99 quid?
Seriously. That's the maths.
Well, this is like the whole thing. If jellyfish are
Let's try
80%
it.
water,
Have we got any nachos? Let's start weighing Tom now.
Yeah.
Weigh how many nachos you eat, and then weigh you again.
Whee.
1% shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably dead after a pound of
Tom
nachos.
is way more than 1% shit. I'll tell you that right now.
But this is like the whole
Whey.
jellyfish are 80% water. So if you injected them with more water, would they just dissolve into water?
No.
Speaking of
But why?
eating food that's not good for you,
You are.
somebody has calculated
Super jellyfish.
the nutritional value of pizza
Yeah.
and lack of, and established that eating a pizza can shorten your life by 7 minutes and 8 seconds.
Worth it.
And I think, yeah, it's 100% worth it.
Every time.
I think I'll probably die at maybe 43 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a good life, though.
Borrowed time.
Does it differ based
Never
on
think so.
I've got about a
type
week.
of pan?
You are.
Does it differ based on type of pan? Like deep pan, thin crust, double
Probably
decadence?
worse with deep pan.
Cool.
I'm double fucked.
Yeah.
I'm really goose there, mate. I've got about a week to live.
So they,
Well, it's been lovely. This will be out before I die. It was lovely.
We hope.
Well, yeah.
Depends
sure.
how many pizzas you eat.
I've got another one
Yeah,
for you
true.
that's stuff about based on something that's not good for you.
Go on, mate.
Capri Sun.
Yeah.
The straw hole is the dot of the eye.
Oh, that's quite
What?
cool.
It's clever, isn't it? The
In
straw hole, the
Cadbury,
little foil straw hole.
Yeah.
It's-
where you
it's
put the
dot
straw
of
is above the
What are
eye.
we talking about?
On Capri
oh,
Sun.
on the logo.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Of Capri Sun.
That's clever.
Capri
Never noticed that.
Sun.
Never noticed that at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that's all the interesting things I have to tell you today.
That's blown my mind there,
Yeah.
mate.
That's all
completely
you've
blown
got
my
that's
mind.
interesting.
Go on,
Do you
Joe.
know-
I feel me and Tom have contributed a lot of content this week,
I
and
thought
Joe's
I'd sent
provided
myself-
nothing.
I thought I'd sent myself things on Facebook that I could send.
But I thought you didn't use social media, mate.
Technically, I don't.
But
Technically.
can we also point out
On
while Joe's
Messenger.
searching, he's wearing Christmas socks.
Just grabbed them off the maiden.
I'm wearing
Pants that are too short for you.
socks.
Oh, okay.
These are 3/4 length
Oh.
shorts.
These are 3/4.
I do. I do have something really, really interesting, and I think is really awesome. So, this was on the 28th.
Yeah, it wasn't that interesting. Anyway, moving on.
This was on the 28th of July. A man went in to get treated at the hospital for blood cancer, and when he came out, he had been accidentally cured of HIV.
Oh,
So
I thought you can't cure it.
you can cure it. I think he's the 4th or the 5th person in the world
It's
who's
like a
had
full-
HIV cured. I remember mentioning on the podcast a good couple months
Did they
ago.
know he had HIV as well?
Yeah.
Or did they just think he had blood cancer?
No, they knew he had HIV, but they've accidentally cured it.
Did they fix the blood cancer,
Doing
though?
stem cell treatment. Well, I don't think they were trying to cure his blood cancer.
Right.
They were working on his blood cancer. And he's had a stem cell treatment and he's been cured of HIV.
Wow.
He's come out and they were like, your HIV's gone. So that's pretty
But you've
cool.
still got cancer.
But I mentioned a couple months ago on the podcast that someone else had been cured, the 4th person in the world. And they've done it again. I
Oh,
think
wait,
it's
so
well
he's the
cool.
5th?
Yeah, like
Oh,
4th
it's
or
not that
5th
impressive.
person.
There's been 4 people already. Yeah, moving on.
Are you mad?
Well,
Do you know how many people in the world have it and how long it's taken? 5's incredible. I can't believe you just said that's not a lot of people.
I mean, it was all for comedy, which I hope was...
HIV isn't funny.
I think I can hear a last orders bell coming along.
yeah, so can I.
I'm just saying.
It's going to be...
It's going to be where I put it.
about 5
There.
minutes in.
About there.
It's going to be wherever I decide it goes.
What's the top you've been wearing, Tom?
This,
Yeah.
if you're a long time viewer, this is a Few Scoops podcast with Dan, Tom, and Joe.
Do you remember when we said? Do
Merchandise.
you remember when we said we'd make merch
And then
if people wanted it?
this was a gift from
And
Benjamin
no one
behind
ever
the camera.
responded.
And we only ever did one, and that's it. It's
embroidered.
it's posh.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice, but when I did it, I forgot it kind of mirrors the picture, so I've probably got the other side.
Looks good to
I
me.
get what you mean.
Because a lot of logos go on the left hand side. Right.
Well, I like it on the right side.
It tickles
never
Tom's
noticed-
third nipple.
I never knew that, but now that you've said that, that does look out of place.
Does
Why
it
have you
upset
said
you?
that? You've wrecked my head
What a
now,
shit
Ben.
present you bought, Ben. Did you not put any thought into it, mate? Come on.
I've never noticed that.
And
now,
on
now that
that-
you've said it,
Get embroidered as well.
absolute bombshell.
Now that you've said that, it's pecking my head.
It's not the picture. I had to like proper crop it, and you were like, "Yeah, we'll try and get it done." Because obviously some of it matches in with the red in the background.
Yeah.
It's got really thin black lines.
Does look really cool though. It's so good.
Gone from a thin blue line to the thin black line, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thin blue line, she got thick as hell.
All right, see you later. Bye, Sidney. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Are we not clinking?
Yeah, I've got my mug ready. Dan, you ready, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the same. Lovely.
That was close
better.
enough. Yeah.
That
Got
was
Ben.
much better.
Wrong side of the top. What are you thinking?
Lovely. It just. Oh,
Oh, no. It's nice, to be fair. I like it.